Welcome back for another video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and let's jump right into it. In this video, we're going to prepare for the upcoming trading week of June 2nd through June 6th, and this is also, I can call it my trade successfully in the Market Mentors Discord community. So if you guys want to see all of our analysis, our new positions, our winning trades, then click the link in the description and I'll see you guys there. And just getting back to it, we're just going to prepare for the upcoming trading week with these 8 steps that I do every single week just to build a routine and dial my eyes back into the market. So let's just start with step 1. So step 1 is just reflecting, reviewing the last week, and last week I wasn't able to trade much. I was just in and out doing a lot of different things. So I only took like one trade. It's nothing really to reflect on. It was a slow week. It's just I'll have to dial my eyes back into it and just get prepared for this upcoming week. It was nice to take a little break off the charts and just refresh our mind, but I just have to dial my eyes back into it for this next week. So then just going on to step 2, just back test and fine tune the previous week just to understand what happened, and that was really pivotal for me because I took the week off. So it was good to just dial my eyes back in and get with my strategy and just see how everything played out last week. So you guys can kind of see I've already back tested here, and you can see some of the results up here. I'll probably make a separate video breaking down each of these trades and just walking through the back test so you guys can see how that played out and unfolded. And then we move on to step 3. So just check the economic news and the economic calendar. So you can see it is NFP week coming up this week. So it's a lot of high impact news. We have a high impact news actually every single day. A lot of it is pre-market news, but then there is some on Monday, Tuesday was during New York session. So it'll be an interesting week. It'll be very fast paced moving. Maybe won't be too many clean moves. Maybe it will be. We'll see. If it's not, then I'll just trade Asian session and see what I can get from that. But just be very careful, might not trade on Friday. It'll be, of course, huge pre-market spikes, and we'll just see how the rest of it plays out. If we can get a trade from those reactions. So yeah, just be very careful. It's NFP week this week. It might be a little fast-paced this week. And moving on to step 4, I always recommend analyzing a higher time frame than what you normally do, just so you can understand where price is at. So I'm on the 15-minute currently. That's my higher time frame, so I'm going to jump up to the daily time frame, just to understand where price can move up for the weekend target. So looking at it, we have a swing high that just formed here with this wick from Thursday. So I'm thinking price could either push up and sweep this liquidity here before it goes back to the downside, or we might just start to be bearish now since price has swept this liquidity as well with this wick. You might just target this low here for some liquidity, and then try to go back to the upside or continue bearish. So we'll see how it plays out. We just want to kind of follow the money and see wherever price wants to go. Then going on to step 5, I always recommend writing out your weekly goals so you can understand how you want to get better and progress this week. So for me, I just want to make sure I'm following my system fully and just make sure I'm journaling and trading properly, having proper risk management and just not over trading because it is NFP week. So I'm going to be very patient this week and just let the markets and trades come to me. So then moving on to step 6, I always recommend writing out affirmations just to get your mind mentally prepared to trade and just have a successful week. So the ones that I do are just, some of these are like, I'm a consistent and profitable trader, I have faith and desire in my trading ability, or I'm a disciplined trader who follows the system fully. So those are the ones that I always do. You can make up your own and use mine and just write them down in a notebook or a sticky note, or to put them on your trading view chart and just kind of repeat them to yourselves to get your minds mentally prepared. Then step 7 would be to build your weekly watch list. This will be really key if you have multiple pairs that you trade. But I'm only trading SPX500 right now, so my watches is kind of just a higher time frame and looking at these swing points here, really looking at it to target these ones and probably setting alerts here. Just understanding that it might continue to sweep here and just start to reverse. But that's pretty much it for me. I'm going to just follow the trend and let price play out however it's going to play out, or market open, and see what line of touching gives before I really want to set my alerts for this pair. And then the last step would be to review my weekly pre-trade checklist, just to understand that I have my strategy and everything built down. So my steps to take a trade are right here, and since I've already kind of gone through and back tested, I'm just going to keep following this and just understand that I have it built down. So just wait for structure to form fully in the 15-minute. I really want to stick to the 15-minute this week and not rely on like the hourly or any other time frame. So I want to wait for the 15-minute structure to be revealed. I want it to be really clear price ranging and structure and trend. Then I'll wait for a pro-trend reversal. So if we get a pullback, I want to wait for a reversal to form. Then just going to take a continuation of the AMD model whenever I see all the momentum start to shift to that pro-trend side. And then I'll just wait and take that. maybe 1 or 2 continuations, and then that'll be it for me for that day, or for that leg at least. And I want to make sure I'm limiting myself to 3 trades a day, and that's on the higher end. I'm fine with 1 or 2 trades a day, so we'll just have to see what the market gives us this week. And with that being said, I'll wrap it up here. That's how we prepare for the trading week this week. Let's have a good week, and I'll see you guys in the next video.